Yo, welcome back to a new video. Guys, forget the spoilers. Literally nobody cares about the spoilers. I'm joking, okay? We'll jump into the spoilers in a few seconds, but guys, Black Clover has officially surpassed 15 million copies worldwide. Wow! 15 million worldwide, which is just insane. For those of you that don't know exactly what has happened, with the release of Volume 28, Black Clover announced that it had surpassed 12 million sales directly in Japan. And now, with this week's chapter, it's been revealed that Black Clover has surpassed 15 million worldwide, which means there are 12 million sales in Japan and then 3 million sales outside of Japan. 3 million sales is insane. It's literally unbelievable. For an equivalent to, so you can get a feeling of how unbelievable this is, in the West, My Hero Academia is wildly more popular, obviously because superheroes in the West are just way more popular. My Hero Academia in the West has about 12 to 13 million sales, which means Black Clover has about like a fifth of that, which is just crazy, considering like a couple of years ago Black Clover was voted the #1 most hated manga of all time in the West, and now that it's reached 3 million sales in worldwide, that is crazy. Obviously this includes the French volumes, the German volumes, I think Spain also gets their own volumes, obviously the Koreans get their own volumes, the Russians get their own volumes, and obviously Viz Media, the English, we get our own volumes. So guys, so for everyone who has purchased a Black Clover volume, you are part of a growing family of 3 million, which is pretty crazy to say the least. Anyway, with that being said, the spoilers are out and whew, they're fucking crazy. So with that being said, let's just jump straight into Black Clover chapter 294, spoiler leaks and preview. Alright, jumping straight into it, guys. As always, this is the spoiler leaks and previews for Black Clover's next upcoming chapter. Remember, the next official chapter is this Sunday, May 30th. We are also going to be live streaming that day, so be sure to join. And guys, if you haven't already, be sure to hit the like button, as it obviously supports the channel. Anyway, jumping straight into the chapter, the official chapter title is, obviously it's the fan translation, so the title of the chapter might be a little wrong, but the title of the chapter is As Promised. Now, this could be referring to two things that happens in this chapter. It could be the Manga panel, where Manga obviously promised he would defeat Dante, and oh my god, Manga obliterated Dante. Or it could be a reference to what happens at the end of the chapter, but we'll get back into that. Anyway, the chapter starts seconds where last week's chapter ended. Obviously, in my predictions, I expected that Asta and Luck would dash over and catch Manga, and it would be this super cool payback moment to the moments Manga caught them, but sadly, Zora steals the thunder. I say sadly, but at the end of the day, I fucking love Zora. Zora catches Manga. Manga just basically passing the fuck out. I think that's Manga done for this arc. I wouldn't expect anything major. I expect a lot from Zora this arc. If Manga is this strong, then can you imagine how strong Zora is going to be? The next panel, we see Asta just reacting to Dante, basically dead on the floor. Asta says, amazing, Manga senpai. Manga still actually not fully passing out, saying, did you underestimate your senior? We see Luck saying, whoa, Manga. We sadly don't have any more panels from the Manga side. We then jump over to Morris, who, oh my god, is just releasing demon after demon, devil after devil. Morris is going wild. Morris says so much demons coming out. It's a good view. We then get a panel of Morris actually knowing that Dante has lost. Morris just doesn't look surprised at all. It looks like everything is going to Morris's calculations. Like, Dante dies this chapter and Morris is just like, looks like Dante lost. It's interesting what kind of magic that defeated him. It literally looks like Morris is testing and researching on basically everybody's life. Morris does not give a fuck. It's Team Morris or nobody. I'm genuinely serious when I tell you that Morris is a third party. He is going to survive this arc, and he is going to do some crazy shit this arc and in future arcs. We then jump over to the Vanica and Charlotte in real fight, where Vanica actually now has Lolopachika as one of the Diamond Kingdom puppets, the same way he had the puppets who had lost their minds. That fight with Lolopachika, we have that fight with Vanica. Lolopachika does look a little different, the runes going all the way up her body. Gaja is not going to be happy about this, and neither is Noelle. Charlotte and Rill are said to be struggling this chapter, and the chapter ends with Noelle and Gaja blazing through the battlefield. Gaja catching Lolopachika, Noelle stabbing Vanica. Oh! Black Clover chapter 294 and color cover lead center page next week. It's going to be insane. Black Clover is the color page and the lead cover of Shonen Jump next week, but the panel of Gaja catching Lolopachika looks amazing. Noelle stabbing Vanica. Actually, looking at the panel, I think Vanica actually catches it. Noelle screaming out, "As promised, we've come, Vanica!" And Vanica just looks like she's honestly really happy. We do, on that hand, have some text leak spoilers. Obviously, with the panels now released, the text leaks are 100% confirmed. The text leaks go as the chapter starts with Asta being happy with Magna's victory. Jack, I've seen something interesting. Jack used to think that it was a bad idea that Yami let lower class people join the Magic Knights. Now he was saved by one of those people. It does look like Jack is definitely surprised about the fact that Magna just literally obliterated Dante. Like, I mean, who isn't surprised? The text leaks goes on to say devils are pouring out one by one. The room where Morris is. Apparently, it doesn't specifically say what ranks these devils are, so we still don't know what ranks they are, but none of them specifically look like high-ranking devils. We then get this text leak, which says, don't get your high hopes up for Dante. When Asta and the rest move on to the next room, Dante revives, comes back in an ugly form. What can I say? SGSAMI predictions just at it again. Jack turns back and says, not to spoil their victory, and then delivers the final blow. Rip Dante. Dante Zogratis is killed this chapter. That is it. That is the end of Dante Zogratis. He dies this chapter. The text leaks continue. Charlotte in real struggle against Vanica and Lolopachika. She's fighting as one of Vanica's cursed puppets, like those diamond generals by the looks of it. And then obviously the chapter ends with Noelle and Gaja rushing to Vanica's room. The sworn enemies meet. Next issue cover and lead color page. Yo! The text leaks, the spoilers, all of it today have been actually amazing. Quick thing I do want to talk about. Obviously, a lot of people aren't happy. I mean, I understand. I mean, I didn't fully expect Dante to die. But I didn't fully expect Dante to not be dead. I mean, I kind of expected Dante to be dead when obviously Magna's spell is called Soul Chain Deathmatch. At that point, I kind of expected Magna to be dead. But now the fact that Dante to be dead, but now the fact that he actually gets back up and then Jack kills him, that I feel like that's a little wild. I did not see that coming. Though obviously it does make perfect sense. Jack always gonna be able to get the final blow. Jack gonna probably continue being his cocky self. We love Jack, honestly, all love to my Jack, but yeah, it's a pretty wild chapter. Not much else to say. That is pretty much the entire chapter. Color cover lead page next week. I'm super excited for that. Obviously, we're now edging closer to chapter 300. The next 3 chapters, as predicted, are going to be Vanica, and then the next 3 chapters after that are going to be Xenon. And I think the next major thing to happen is going to be the big chapter 300. I do expect a color page for chapter 300, though sadly, obviously, since we got the lead cover page for this chapter 294, I don't think we'll get the cover page for chapter 300 again. So I'm assuming we'll get the color page though in about 6 or 7 chapters from now. What are you expecting to happen in chapter 300? Tell me down below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button. We are doing a big giveaway. If you made it this far, you might as well help support the channel. Click the like button. Obviously it helps, it supports the channel, and it means the world to me that you guys honestly like enjoying these videos. If you're here from Facebook, shoutouts to here, shoutouts to you. I know I got a lot of Filipino fans from Facebook, a lot of Indian fans. Shoutouts to every single one of you. Love you long time. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.